You are not alone. This is the resistance.
I'm back. First and foremost, let's make sure to understand the simple things. If you're a content creator for this channel, no way, shape, or form should you ever consider yourself as filler. It's not true. Just because I don't chime in to your point of view or your opinion does not mean that I don't like what you're doing or that I believe that what you're doing is less valuable than what any other person is doing. That's the first thing that everybody should know. Why would I say that? Because even me, when I was doing this, I lost steam. You can ask my boys. 72 hours straight, hit broadcast and not stop. 3 days straight, no sleep. Sleep was for the weak for me then. I put my hours in, just like every other single one of you are putting your hours in. The fun part, though, is that I get to do the stupid stuff. I get to talk about the shit that everybody's like, I don't want to be known as the guy that said that stuff. Once it's said, it's over, it's done. I ain't going to take it back. I don't take back what I say. There's stupid videos of me being absolutely foolishly angry that I have not asked to be removed. And I already know that those videos will be used as weaponry against the Worldwide Resistance Network. The beautiful part is that we, as a collective, already know that that video exists. And when it circles, you guys are going to have fun, make my ass popular. And they're going to hate me. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, they already hate me. They already hate everything that I do. I'm calling Alex Jones's bluff. What's this nonsense I hear that everything is a character and everything's a story? What's all this stuff that it's a story? You know what I'm saying? What's this? I just play a character. Alex Jones. We don't have time for make fucking believe, bro. Now, I may not always agree with what you say and what you do, or even how you do it. But I do agree with the sheer fact that, guess what? That shit just needs to be done. Here I am, low pro, out of my home, with a fucking camera phone. What do you got? You started right where I'm starting right now, right? You got entire studios now, you got a staff. Is your staff well paid? If I pulled your staff aside and started asking them, would they defend what they're getting paid? Is it all volunteer work? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that once your guy won, you began to commercialize what it is that you do. But that's okay. That's okay. That's your prerogative. That's your project. It's not mine. But, Alex Jones, you are not the resistance, bro. You're the furthest thing from it. You can't say that the people listening to you are the resistance with a straight face. You can't. Because real resistance people, we laugh at you. And you steal our materials, which I find absolutely ludicrously funny. But what you haven't done is you haven't touched the largest topics. We know you haven't, and we're making sure that people know that you haven't. Stop stealing our shit. Drummer boy. Drummer boy. My man. My man. Okay, if you guys don't know the drummer boy, I have been following his progression extremely close. He's one of the few people that I've actually personally endorsed. He's the guy that has the same amount of power as a Canadian citizen as I have when he talks to Tin Man. In the event that anything should happen to me, this shit ain't gonna stop rolling, right? There's people already there to make sure that the play button and the record button gets done. My videos are already safe and secure somewhere in a separate country. Come and kill me, that's the easy part. Come and erase the channel, that's also easy. But will you be able to erase every mirror when a dead man starts speaking again? Not going to be able to. But the drummer boy, I don't know if you guys have watched, he went through his journey. If you guys go back to my early videos there, I wasn't very much different either. Very spiritual oriented. Didn't want to fuck with the religious aspects of things. Really trying hard to understand the money. Really trying hard to understand the politics. So let's make sure there that when we identify someone going through the journey, the information fucking minefield, for lack of a better explanation, that these people, A, have to research, B, have to study, C, have to rearrange their way of thought. Because a lot of the shit that they're researching and studying does not compute with how they were brought up. So guess what happens? A whole lot of meditation comes into play now. Do I truly believe what it is that I'm being told? Do I truly want to endorse this information? What's the positive? What's the negative? These are horrible fucking situations to place a human brain in there. Cognitive dissonance. It sucks. There's nothing fun about it. But, what did he do? I'll tell you what he did. Came up to us and he tells us that he likes what we're doing. Alright, awesome, bro. The sheer fact that you found me, yeah, I like what you're doing too. Because you found me doing the same kinds of shit that I'm doing. So, good on you. He goes on the journey. He asked me to take him seriously. I got no initiations. I got fucking nothing. At least anonymous, man. At least they would fucking make you put a shoe on your head or something stupid, right? I didn't have any of that. Well, what the fuck? Who am I to make people do shit? So I had to think of something. I had to think of something cool. I had to think of something good. Something that would translate to virtue. So this is what you do. You want to be a person for the Worldwide Resistance Network? You want your opinion to be heard? Make sure you understand that we don't censor you. So you better make sure that you fucking mean what you say. Trust me, I'm bad. I did it myself. I said shit I didn't mean. And guess what? I'm not electing to delete it because I have to continuously learn from that mistake. So you better make sure that you believe what you're saying. Once we figured out that you believe what you're saying, awesome. How am I going to make sure that you believe what you're saying? I'm going to make you do something stupid. I'm going to make you do something that's so easy to do that as you're doing it, you're really going to start thinking, well, fuck, is this really what I want to say? So you're going to do exactly what I told the drummer boy to do, and you're going to climb on the roof of your house, and you're going to put a fucking lawn chair when and where it's possible. Don't be a dumbass. If you have to just fucking straddle the peak, then straddle the peak. Okay? Don't be stupid. Don't put a fucking chair on a goddamn incline. That's, you know, we're supposed to be the smart ones, right? Get on your roof, press record, and tell us your opinion. We'll start with your opinion, because your opinion cannot be right or wrong. It is merely how you see the world. Oh, yeah. And you need to have a beer if you're of the beer drinking persuasion. If you're of the toking persuasion, you need to have one of them on cameras. Whatever your vice is, has to be on camera. For raw reasons. Because we live. We do what is real. It's not about putting on a facade for the people. That media tactic is dying, extremely slow, mind you, but it is dying. Pretty soon, it's going to be the people who are not afraid to say, fuck this shit. Maybe that's how you start your video. Maybe you get on the roof and you say, fuck this shit. This is why. And say what you want. I don't care. But you know what? That's what the drummer boy did. And if it was good enough for the drummer boy, it's good enough for anybody else who wants to take part. I believe it to be fair. So, if you want to be part, that's what you do. Once that's done, it's not over. You have a secondary initiation put forward through, again, by the drummer boy. You have to take part in one of our operations. The best operation you could ever take part in, Operation Human Angel. Look it up. It's on our channel. You'd be mighty impressed. But you get involved with that. climb on a roof, tell me your opinion, and take part in Operation Human Angel. Now, you have my attention. Because what happened after the drummer boy did that? What I see now is a guy who's figured out exactly, at least, which side he wants to fight on. And he's narrowing down what he's going to fight. What is he doing now? He's conversing with the public in a censorship-free environment where he most likely self-censors to make sure that the conversation moves forward, but we don't put little beeps when someone accidentally swears. We don't say inappropriate for our channel. You want to say fucking hang the Zionists? We're cool with that. You want to say bomb the ragheads? We're cool with that. But you better be ready to back up whatever it is that you're saying. So if you're telling me to hang the Zionists, I need to know why. If you're telling me let's bomb all the ragheads, I need to know why. If you can't present the why, shut the fuck up. Plain and simple. Now, that's 11 minutes. Drummer boy, good fucking job. That's a good shout out. That's a good pat on the back. Sorry that I don't have any more, advice other than don't fucking stop doing what you're doing because you are so on the right track. It's not even funny. Now, let's move forward. This debate that's been coming along, I've liked it. I fucking love it. You guys are covering some interesting shit. Problem is, do we want to take that battlefield? Doesn't matter what battlefield we set our foot on, we'll always take it. The question is, do you want to take this one? When we start getting into who is and who is not the enemy of God, or the enemy of righteousness, or, I don't fucking know, pick one, right? If we're going to get into that, are the gays really our biggest fucking priority? Look, man, I'm a straight man. I am. I'm a straight man. Got an amazing girlfriend. Everything's fucking golden. Now, if I think back and think of a gay person, they're a gay guy or a gay woman, whatever. And they have a spouse, a significant other of sorts. In their eyes, they're wonderful. And life seems to be good. Okay, good. All right. I don't see these two people actually physically fucking killing each other. Not yet, anyway. We live in a society with the it's okay to be gay, ta-da-tee, ta-da-ta. Alright. Let freedom and peace reign on this one, unfortunately. Because we're living in a civilization, not even a society anymore, but a civilization that has no true understanding and meaning of what the fuck God ever was. Think about this. Straight up. A Jewish man taught Jewish people, and they fucking hated him. So he taught other people, who later called themselves Muslims. After that, about 300 years, Council of Nicaea comes along and puts a bunch of religious texts in a book. Not too long after that, you know what? I could be fucking wrong here. So, fact check my shit. Because Council of Nicaea could have been where King James was born. But if I am, I am sorry if I'm wrong here. But not too long after that, we have a King James that came out. So here are more religious texts. So we have more religious texts. Again, brought on by a king. Kings want subordinate peasants. Okay, keep that in mind, right? So when we, as the Tin Man said, right there, straight from the King fucking James. And I agree, because the King James is the most accurate translation of the Bible into English. Doesn't mean it was made for our betterment. Remember that. Don't take your morals from a king. Take your morals from within, from your heart. Be smart, be intelligent. I'm not saying don't listen to the Ten Commandments. I'm not saying don't study Jesus and his works. This is not where I'm going with this. I'm asking you to understand that religion was a control structure. If you ever pay attention to the gay people, they always seem relatively fucking happy. In an oppressed society, happiness would be the enemy, would it not? I'm not prepared to say gay people are fucking Satan, and neither should you. What did I say when I said that if you're alive on the planet today, who did you side with in order to get a body? Don't tell me that this kerbopple of nonsense, be it transgender or gay or this, don't tell me that this shit isn't part of the plan. If this shit wasn't part of the plan, just like the tree, it'd be fucking gone. But guess what? Without struggle, there is no progress. Stop demonizing other human beings. That's all. That's it. That's all it. You don't have to agree with it. I'm not asking you to agree with it. I'm not asking you to change your orientation. I'm asking you to be intelligent. When was the last time a gay guy bombed anything? When was the last time a lesbian slit someone's throat? Or beheaded someone? When was the last time any of this fucking shit happened? Doesn't happen. As far as I'm aware, doesn't happen. Let us appropriately attribute evil. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that shit is against God's will. But I'm not prepared to say that it is because a king wrote it in a book. It's not just a fucking hat rack, ladies and gentlemen. We can do this. We can do this. I told you. What happens if we're all Jesuses? We just gotta be intelligent. If you hate your gay neighbor, you're not really respecting him, are you? Isn't that a commandment somewhere? As long as it's not hurting people, leave it alone. There are so many other things that are actually hurting individuals. Like, how about Syria? How about Palestine? Haven't heard much about the Ukraine lately. How about that dead fucking bear? Or gorilla? Oh yeah, it was a gorilla. No one talk about that no more, eh? Internet. It's an amazing fucking thing, isn't it? Flavor of the week. Taste it, throw it, move on, continue the month. 7 days in your fucking lives, people. There's a bunch of days before and there's a bunch of days coming ahead. Stop getting stuck on this flavor of the week shit. We got CNN admitting that Russia did nothing and that it's all for ratings. My opinion, if you are technologically savvy enough and you can take down the PlayStation Network and you can do all this fun thing, yeah, let's close down CNN for 48 hours just because we can. There you go. There's your orders. Destroy CNN. They've proven themselves to be unreliable media outlet, propagating propaganda, lies, leading your fucking country to war. Yep. If you're trying to figure out if they did enough bad shit to warrant an appropriate attack, the answer is yes. They did. But they didn't hurt anybody. They didn't kill anybody. So make sure that your response is equal and not greater than their infractions. They spread lies, no problem. Remove their ability to spread. They can't sign into the internet that day underneath all of their corporate names. Well, that's a whole day of no spreading lies. Do it. And you tell them John Connor fucking told you to. That's what you do. You don't lie to the people. You don't lie to us. You don't pretend like we don't know what you're fucking doing. So, and guess what? What do you think Donald Trump's going to say when CNN gets a piece of its own medicine? Donald Trump's going to take the podium and be going, what do you think happens to fake news? Nobody wants to listen to it. Nobody wants to hear it, so they took you off the fucking airwaves. I'm not telling them to put you back. What happens when the President of the United States says, good job, and don't worry. I know you guys did it. I know exactly who did it. NSA and all this bullshit's going on. They're going to figure out who did it. The question remains, does the person in power particularly care right now if you do it? The answer to that is no. If you got people that were arguing hate speech is not free speech, turns out Supreme Court said free speech and hate speech are one and the same. Does that mean that we should just go around and start hating all of our neighbors? No. It means that appropriately articulated debates are still considered protected. And if I don't like Zionist Israel, and I don't like their political policies, and I don't like their religious tendencies about the Talmud, that I can freely express these things still. Maybe not in my country, I don't know. I'm fucking rolling the dice on that one. I might be behind bars, and I have no idea. This will be fun. It'll be a good time. I'll be writing letters and shit. Y'all better be filling my fucking canteen if I go to jail for this. I'm telling you right now. I'll be pissed, man. But yeah, keep up the good work. Don't stop. Oh, this weekend. Canada Day. Time to party. If you're an American, yeah, buy the Maple Leaf, brother. Because on the 4th, I'm going to go buy me some Star Spangled Banner. I'm going to go buy me an American flag, too. And party. Celebrate my country as I celebrate yours. They can never, ever, ever separate us then. Don't forget, the whole world gets 2020 vision relatively soon. We will meet you at the Peace Arch. Me and Tin Man, we will meet you at the Peace Arch. We will pay for it out of our own pockets. We have no idea how the fuck we're doing it, but we are doing it in 3 years. August 29, 2020. Be there or stop your fucking bitching. Okay? I don't care if you're anarchist. I don't care if you're Antifa. I don't care if you're Black Bloc, Anonymous. Be there. Be there. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to actually get security. Shouldn't be too hard. We're pretty fucking close to the border. Almost positive everybody with a gun and a badge will be paying attention to us. All we want to do is make sure that those gates really do never fucking close. So I want all of the music, all of the comedy, all of the fucking spoken word and fucking speakers from both sides of the aisle. We will debate, and we will do this without firing a shot. And at the close of our 2020 Vision Fest, the governments on both sides of the border should not have very many more choices left than to obey the people that they govern. At least then, you will be able to say the people of both countries tried. Isn't that all you've ever wanted us to do? Was to try? This shit sucks. Somebody really should do something about it. You're someone. I'm someone. Let's do something about it. But before we can do anything about anything, would it not be wise to get together and shake hands and make sure that we agree about everything? Because wouldn't that suck? Just saying. Be careful. Be wise. Don't be led astray. It's too goddamn easy. It's too goddamn easy right now to walk away and find yourself in a fucking shithole. Don't do it. You're already in a shithole. Don't matter if you make $10 million or you make $10. If you take a real good look around you, it's a goddamn shithole. And you're still digging yourself out of it. Nobody understands why. It was designed that way. Won't be for long. It won't be for long. Not very much longer. Everybody's trying to hate on Russia. Y'all haven't figured it out yet, have you? Russia, China, Brazil, India, B-R-I-C, BRIC? You guys might want to look into what the BRIC is. The BRIC is an economic system backed by gold. Explain to me why the United States is not part of said system. Don't know why. Anybody involved in this system will be considered an enemy of the United States. Why? It's just your turn to lose now. That's all it is. We gave you dominion over the planet, knowing full well that if we had to, we would take it from you. Don't tell me we can't. The War of 1812 tells us that Canada's got you in check real quick. We're the only country to beat you. Oh, wait, no, there's a few more. Vietnam did it too. And the Bay of Ham, I believe you lost that one too. The point is, the United States is not indestructible. It's not unbeatable. Little fucking Canada beat it. Our drunken militia beat it. We got your number. We're just waiting for you. We're just waiting. We got all kinds of gas and oil and water and wood. Pretty soon Canada's going to need some freedom. And this is the only country that will overthrow the American country and where the Americans will look at a country as liberators. Canada's the only one that can do it. The Americans will not look at any country in the world as liberators, except for mine. I'm the only country that helps them. My country is the only one that does good deals with them. We start cutting off some serious fucking shit, the United States has to rethink some shit. Like what happens if Trump steps out of line and calls Trudeau a bitch? And Trudeau says, fuck you, you're at war in a desert country, I'm not selling you water. That would suck, wouldn't it? What's this? You have a lot of people in your country, you need to build some houses, I hear. Yeah, not selling you wood. Trade sanctions work both ways. But right now, my biggest thing is boycotting Israel. If we can get Israel to settle the fuck down, the United States will follow suit. But if Israel doesn't settle the fuck down, and it continues to do what it does, the United States will be drawn into a military armed conflict against nations that you're not going to want to fight. What's this nonsense? Blowing a Syrian fucking aircraft out of the sky. Are you asking Russia to nuke you? Russia's not going to play fucking games, people. They're going to look at the chessboard and they're going to say three strategic strikes in these locations cripples the fucking country. And just to make sure, I'm going to throw an EMP up so that all of the electricity's down. You're done. And you're not the only one that's done. I'm done too, you stupid ignorant fuck. It's going to take us months to do everything that we need to do to get our power turned back on. And guess what? If you fuck up and the EMP strikes, yeah, our water power shit, yeah, it's going to be used for my country, not for yours. We're not going to have time to power your shit. What are you going to do then? You're going to cross the border and try and hurt us? I don't know, man. That's not going to work out very well. Because you got stupid, ignorant Canadians like me that'll be like, we got the vaccine for Ebola, right? Okay, hook me up. I'm going to go Ebola the fuck out of the States. They'll stay home. I'm telling you. Be very careful. This turns into a global conflict. And if the Canadians want the Americans to settle down, and the Americans aren't settling down, I'm going to tell you something. You can't launch a lot of nukes from a goddamn hospital bed, can you? You'll never see it coming either. There'll be some stupid person in a goddamn airport. You guys are worried about suicide vests? Y'all need to start worrying about coughs and sneezes at an airport now. Because that's the weapon that's going to be used in the future. That's what's going to happen. You think bullets is what? No. Bullets is so caveman shit, it's not even fucking funny. They throw bullets at each other, they film it, they put it on the TV, and you believe you're at war. You're not at war. You don't even know the fucking meaning of the goddamn word. I don't even know the meaning of the goddamn word, and you think we're at war. When was the last time a bomb went off on this goddamn continent that actually meant something? Hasn't happened. Has any fighter planes managed to make it through our air defenses? No. Do we have rolling tanks coming through our fucking prairies and our fields? No. But you think we're at war. No, we're not at war. We're at murder. We're at sending death machines to a country that didn't deserve it. Weapons of mass destruction. The whole thing should have been called off. The whole fucking gamut should have been called off when no WMDs were found in Iraq. We all should have woke up then. Oh, the bloodthirsty son of a bitches just wanted to go to war again. We better put a stop to this before it gets out of hand. 7 countries in 5 years, and we're trying to figure out whether or not you're going to get out of hand? Oh, my brain hurts. My brain hurts. Just stop listening. Just don't pay your taxes. When you don't do your job at work, you get fired, and you don't get paid. Yeah. When you don't pay your taxes, they don't get paid. It's not that complex. You want the bombs to stop falling, stop giving them money to build them. Oh, well then they're going to come after me. Defend yourself. And you know what? You might die. Oh, you're not ready to do that? Quit bitching then. We're not in a period where friendly words are going to solve the problem. Lace up, get the job done, or go back to work. Plain and simple. Everybody out there is fucking ruining their entire lives. Entire lives. Entire futures are being decimated, and they're doing it to themselves. Fucking seriously, there's literally colleges that offer courses in social justice warrior shit? Are you fucking kidding me? You want to talk about a money grab? There it is, right there. You ignorant fucks. Okay, social justice warrior. You don't want racism? Yeah, don't be racist. Start with yourself. What are you going to do? You're going to come after me? I'm going to say a stupid joke because I drank too much one day. You're going to get upset with me. I'm going to fucking spin your head backwards, son. I'm going to make sure that you always know what's coming from behind you when I'm done with you. Fucking snowflake pieces of shit. Pretending they... And then I'm watching this video. Where is that? Colorado? Or I don't know. Some fucked up... They're training. They're fucking training, man. They're throwing fucking punches and shit, and they're doing push-ups with fucking little girly push-ups. But it's okay, you gotta start somewhere. But they're doing push-ups and shit. And like, I'm watching the buddy, he puts his fucking fist out, and he's running into it, using his goddamn arm like a battering ram. Doesn't realize that shit bends here, and you're gonna break your fucking shit if you hit something. If you break your leg, you go to a certified doctor. If your fucking teeth hurt, you go to a certified dentist. If you want to learn how to defend yourself, you go to a certified self-defense trainer, you ignorant pieces of poop. I didn't want to say shit, didn't want to offend the fucking snowflakes. I'm sorry, it's not really what I do. Snap out of it. Wake the fuck up. Go take some self-defense. Find some humility. Get into a ring. Knock the man out. Get knocked the fuck out. If you're a chick, it's all good. Knock that bitch out or get knocked out. Learn the way people learn. Don't go see some fruity tooty fucking guy that's sitting there and trying to be nice to you. So I'm going to tell you something very basic, bare bones. Your self-defense teacher is not nice to you. Because the world is ugly. So he would rather see you cry and sweat in the gym than bleed on the streets. But that's why you guys don't go to that trainer. Because he's fucking mean. Grow a pair and cut them off when you're fucking done, but get it figured out. My God, this world is full of nonsense. Keep up the good work, though. Keep spreading the messages, keep finding the information, keep putting it out there. They won't be able to ignore you forever. Oh, and The answer to the question is yes, the world needs a prophet, and no, I'm not him.